Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Good Morning, New Hampshire. Let's begin. Near drowning reported at Gorham Pond in Dunbarton. Let's take a listen to the video from Mike Cronin from WMUR News 9.
I'm TJ Howley, General Manager of Century Roofing. Call me today to arrange a free estimate and to reserve your 2018 roof replacement. Always remember, Century Roofing.
We got you covered!
Firefighters were called around 4:30 this afternoon. Rescue efforts were already underway on Gorham Pond in Dunbarton. Officials say the victim, a man in his 60s, swam out to this dock about 50 yards offshore to do some repairs. When a neighbor saw him struggling, she jumped in her small boat, rushed out to the man, and was able to pull him back to land. Firefighters say he was not wearing a life jacket.
Neighbors had performed CPR on him before we arrived, but we're no longer when we arrived. He was breathing on his own, and our ambulance transported him to Concord Hospital.
Firefighters believe the victim is a seasonal resident on Karen Road. The Good Samaritan, who did not want to go on camera, acted quickly to try to save the man.
Time's crucial when someone's obviously drowning. We would have to deploy our boat, which would have taken more time to actually get him to shore.
Firefighters say everyone needs to be careful on the water regardless of the situation.
The water's really cold this time of year. Make sure you got a life preserver on. Make sure someone knows you're going out there. Try to go out at least with 2 people. But life preserver is the big thing.
While the victim was rushed to the hospital, right now we don't know his name or his condition, but we'll bring you more information as we learn more. Reporting live in Dunbarton, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at your weather. Weather right now is overcast, 54 degrees. Your weather for today, sunny, breezy, and warmer, highs in the upper 80s. And your weather for tonight, clear skies and cooler, lows in the 50s. And now let's take a look at the traffic. And here's a look at your traffic right now. We're seeing a lot of green roadways and a few little yellow and red areas as well. Otherwise, your traffic is moving pretty good on your Tuesday morning. Sorry about that. And now let's take a look at your sports. Fisher Cats win 5-2. Let's take a listen to the video.
It's time to upgrade at Nissan's Tech for All sales event. Get 0% financing on every model, including Rogue with ProPilot Assist. Hurry, event ends soon.
Now's the time to save with exclusive offers like this.
Hall of Famer Craig Biggio spending his holiday weekend in New Hampshire to watch his son Kevin. Fisher Cats and Yard Goats, bottom 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. bloops one down the right field line. It'll drop in for an RBI double. Scores Bo Bichette, made it 1-0 New Hampshire. Same inning, Jonathan Davis singles to the right side. Guerrero scores from third, made it 2-0. And the Fisher Cats go on to win by a final of 5-2. They will open a series against the Portland Sea Dogs on Tuesday night.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Congratulations, Fisher Cats. And take a look at this delicious recipe we are sharing with you this morning. Spicy black bean and corn sliders. Let's take a look at the video.
Hi, I'm Pat Brito, Chef Instructor at Lakes Region Technology Center in Wolfboro, New Hampshire, and I'm here with Julia Marullo, and today we're going to prepare a spicy black bean and corn slider for you, and Julia's gonna talk about it.
All right, so my instructor here is gonna mix everything together for you, but we're gonna start off with 1 can of mashed black beans. And we pre-sauteed all the veggies that go in just to speed things up. We have some onions, we have garlic, red bell pepper, corn, and some jalapeno pepper. And that's gonna all be sauteed with a little bit of oil and some oregano. And then that's all gonna be mixed together here. And he's also gonna add half a cup of breadcrumbs, regular, just not flavored at all, just regular. And then you're gonna add in some chili powder, cilantro, salt, and some cumin. And that's just all gonna be mixed together. And once he's done mixing it up, I'm gonna show you how to actually make the burger.
Is this good, Chef?
That's wonderful, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna take a number 40 scoop, which is about an ounce, and I'm just gonna scoop up a little bit and press it into the mold. And that's just gonna create a nice little ball, which makes making the sliders easier. I'm gonna form it into a patty. And once I'm done forming it, I'm just gonna coat both sides in enough flour just so that you can't really see the burger anymore, but you don't want too much because it'll mess up the cooking process. And then I'm just gonna cook it on both sides for about 2 minutes, just to crisp it up. And for time's sake, I already cooked one ahead of time. So what I'm gonna do is to plate this, I'm gonna take the burger that I did ahead of time, along with some lettuce and tomato that's gonna go on the top. And I'm gonna add some sweet potato fries to the plate just because that's my favorite thing to have with veggie burgers. I eat that a lot. I'm a vegetarian, that's my favorite meal. And I'm gonna place it all together. And I have a toothpick here with an olive on it, and that's just gonna be the garnish. And then a few pickles to go along the side, and that's all you're gonna do. Thank you.
Our student-run restaurant is open from October through May. We're adjacent to Kingswood High School. We're open from 12 to 1:30. Come on down and see the great food that the kids make. They'd love to see you. Thank you.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That looks very delicious. And let's take a look at your event calendar and see what type of events happening today. Adobe InDesign Advanced Workshop, 9:30 a.m. at the American Graphics Institution. And that is located at 120 Presidential Way, Woodburn, Massachusetts, 01801. Also, SketchUp Pro Institution Workshop all day at the American Graphics Institution, also at the same location. And also happening today is Creative Cloud for Web Design, American Institution at the same location. Preschool story time at 10 o'clock a.m. today at the Dover Library at 73 Locust Street, Dover, New Hampshire, 03820. And Wheelchair Health in Motion, YMCA All Red Center at 1:30 p.m. today in Goffstown, New Hampshire. And those are the events happening today in New Hampshire. And that is for Good Morning New Hampshire. I hope you all enjoyed this edition of Good Morning New Hampshire and have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you back here for Good Evening New Hampshire at 6:30 p.m. tonight. Goodbye, everyone.